All right. Good morning, Miss Patricia, and happy birthday to you. First off, I want to throw myself under the bus because your son, Marquise, the incredible Dennis here, he spent a lot of time putting this on, and he asked me, he said, could you come? I'd like you to say something for my mom. And I told him, hey, just put me on. I'd love to do it. And I did not realize that I was already scheduled to do an event tonight for KTUL Tulsa. So I just wanted to apologize to you in advance, throw myself under the bus. And I also wanted to let you know that's why we're recording this here, because I really did want to be there for you at this time. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we can all put our hands together for Miss Patricia. Yes, she is celebrating her 50th birthday on the planet Earth. And today, what I wanted to hopefully encourage you with and inspire you with was you're age 50. And age 50 is a great thing for a lot of people. Some people don't necessarily like to be turning 50, but either way, you're 50. And I just wanted to encourage you that the race is only halfway ran at this point, and you have a lot more things to accomplish. And just so that you know it's not an empty idea or an empty promise, I wanted to just share with you a few things of note or merit that have occurred for people and the people that have achieved over the age of 50. So here we go. I'm going to move the camera up. The camera's moving up. Here we go. 1. By age 50, you have produced an incredible son by the name of Mr. Marquise. He's a great employee, a great man, a great friend. I love that guy. So great job on that. And it's okay to cheer for Miss Patricia. All right. Now, also at age 50, just some things that have happened for, kind of things of note historically for people over the age of 50. At age 50, Samuel Adams actually directed the Boston Tea Party. Hey, so you could actually direct a tea party if you wanted to. And with tax increases on the way, I think that might be a good idea. Also at age 50, Barbara Streisand, who my wife loves, but I'm not necessarily into. Barbara Streisand actually won a 10-year film and recording contract that was estimated at $60 million. That would be nice, huh? Yes. So it might be your time for that. At age 55, just some more stuff here, Picasso completed his masterpiece. It's called the Guernica. I'm not a big art guy, but I want to throw out for you that Picasso completed one of his famous masterpieces at age 55. At age 70, Benjamin Franklin helped draft the Declaration of Independence. That's age 70. Age 70, he was writing the Declaration of Independence. At the age where some of us, if we're being honest, some people out here might say, I'm too old to learn something new. That guy was creating a new country. At age 70, he wrote the Declaration of Independence. Also at age 75, Mr. Warren Buffett just recently set up a $30 billion donation and contribution to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to help cure diseases worldwide. Age 75. And at age 80, this just in, George Burns became the oldest Oscar recipient for his work in the Sunshine Boys. That's the Sunshine Boys if you're scoring at home. Also, at age 85, Coco Chanel. I'm not a big Chanel person. I'm kind of prefer flannel and things that I can buy at closeout at TJ Maxx. But Coco Chanel actually was still the head of the fashion design firm that we now know as Chanel. So, age 90, Pablo Picasso was still producing drawings and engravings. And at age 99, my friend, John Wooden just wrote his latest book, which I enjoyed quite a bit. And it's an unbelievable book about basically winning in life and kind of creating a game plan for your life. So at age 99, he did that. So again, I'm telling you, you have 49 years to work on that book until we're expecting a release. But my challenge for everybody today attending this, and for you, Miss Patricia, and myself heading into the 2010, is that today is our day to refocus. Today is our day to refocus and find out what it is that we really want to do. And I wanted to read you a little Brian Tracy quote that I thought really articulated this better. And for those of you who aren't familiar, Brian Tracy is a success author, a multimillionaire, a guy who's taught me a lot of things about sales through some of his training CDs, seminars, awesome stuff. Well, let me read this to you. It says, "The great tragedy is that most people go through life and die with their music still in them. They react and respond to pressures and events, to parents and to bosses, to bills and responsibilities, and never take the time to sit down and think about what it is that they really want for themselves." Now, you are put on this earth to do something wonderful with your life. Your job is to find out what that wonderful thing is and then to throw your whole heart into doing that extremely well. Your life may have a single purpose, like that of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, or your life may have a multiple sequential purposes, one after the other, as you evolve and grow and develop into a higher and better person. The point is that you've got a purpose. I think you probably know what the purpose is. If you don't, if you're in the audience today, I want you just to take a napkin or a pen or maybe some lipstick or maybe some kind of writing device and just write down, what is your purpose? What's your single purpose? The thing that gets you up early, the thing that gets you excited, the thing that gets you motivated, that gets you excited and filled with anticipation, saying, "Thank the Lord it's Monday because I'm excited to go work on my life's work." And right now I want to challenge everybody to make a list of the incredible things they want to accomplish in 2010. Now, I'm not a big believer in New Year's resolutions that are empty and that we don't follow. I'm a big believer of making New Year's promises. Promises to yourself, promises to those around you, for the things that you will accomplish in 2010. So I'm going to ask you here, and you just write the answers. Where will you go physically in 2010? Where will you go? What cities? What vacation spot? What's one vacation spot you want to get to this year? And don't say Okmulgee, because Okmulgee does not count. 2, who will you see? What people will you see this year? What people will you see that they've been Facebooking you, you've been Facebooking them, you've been talking, I'll come out and see you, come out and see me, I will come. What people will you go see this year? What grandma, what aunt, who are you going to check up on that you haven't seen in a while? What ongoing education are you going to pursue this year? Have you always wanted to go back and get your doctorate, your master's, your degree, your GED, whatever form of education is? Have you ever thought about wanting to do that? What form of ongoing education will you pursue in the 2010, the year that your life officially re-begins? Now, what instrument will you learn? I'm learning the piano right now. I've been doing the piano for about 3 months. And my daughter is better than me, and she's only 5 years old, so it's kind of humbling. But at the same time, I encourage you to learn that new instrument. What language will you study? What language will you study? Spanish? English? I'm kind of working on English. I think if I can just get that one language refined at this point, I think I'll be good. But what language do you want to learn there? Okay, what language? And I highly endorse Rosetta Stone if you want to learn a new language. But what new books will you read? What's that one book you've been putting off? Maybe you bought that book, you saw it on the Oprah Book of the Month Club, and you thought, this is a great book, and then it's just sitting there on the shelf looking at you saying, read me. But we put it off because we have to watch American Idol. So what book will you finish reading this year? And finally, what new skill will you learn in 2010 that will increase your income? What if you could learn one skill? What if you just learned how to flip houses? What if you just learned how to sell better, be a better salesperson? What if you got that extra degree, that extra education that allowed you to get a extra pay increase? What is it that you will do in 2010 that will give you a 10% pay increase? Because it's the skills that allow us to pay the bills. And he or she who has the most skills will be able to pay the bills with the most ease. So think about that. Just kind of marinate on that for the 2010. And now that you have kind of your idea, your things that you want to accomplish in 2010, now it's time to set up an action plan to achieve those goals. And I'm going to give you a quote here by the success author and leadership expert John Maxwell. He says, "The secret of success, of your success, is determined by your daily agenda." One more time, he says, "The secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda." If you don't schedule success it will not happen. Things will just not happen. You have to decide to succeed. And once you do that, you have to schedule. You got to put in the day timer. I will make that sales call at 4. I will call my mother-in-law to check on her. I will make sure I talk to my brother-in-law. I will make sure I talk to my neighbor, to my friend, to my cousin. I'll make sure I follow up on that person I'm mentoring. I'm going to schedule it for Thursday at 2 o'clock. That's when I will do it. I will get up in the morning to lift those weights at 5 a.m. 3 days a week. I will get to church on Sunday at this specific time. I will make sure that I schedule my travel plans on March 1st. I will be leaving to go to Florida. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. And when I get excited, I get kind of fired up. But now I just want to leave you with the final encouragement as my kids attempt to get in through the door right there. Let's get going. You are only halfway there. This is your year to persevere and to accomplish the things you've always wanted to do. You have been a tremendously successful woman and a blessed woman, and I just want to encourage you that you're only halfway there. There's no quitting now. This is just starting time. This is not quitting time, okay? We are in it to win it, so let's begin it, my friend. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Miss Patricia as she celebrates her 50th birthday on the planet Earth.